So I know a guy named Eric Berlau who honestly has no idea. I keep quoting him on podcasts. He's a data scientist, and he was giving a presentation once, and Eric said, complicated problems have many points of entry. And so in a weird sort of way, that's the advantage to a deeply complicated problem. A deeply complicated problem has lots of places you can start pushing it towards solution. So this is a profoundly complicated problem, but because it's so complex, that means there's a lot of places you can start trying to make it better. And one of the places you can start trying to make it better is by improving a healthcare for everybody. And another place you can try to make it better is by improving diagnostics, like seeing if we can come up with new, more affordable diagnostic tests so it's easier to test for this stuff. Another way you could make it better is by getting people to stop pushing into the last wild places and leave the wild animals alone so they don't share their diseases with us. Or another way you could make it better is slow climate change, so that it isn't exacerbating everything. Like there's a lot of points where we could enter and start improving things. Mainly the nations that had faced SARS before. And they did something really exceptional, which is they took a big shock to their health system, SARS, and they used it to make that health system stronger. In a lot of situations, when countries take a real shock to their health system, they get weaker. But in this case, they actually learned from it, applied the experience, were able to grow stronger as a result. And so when they saw the signs of COVID-19, they had the surveillance systems in place to very quickly realize that there was a new virus and it was spreading fast, and they could act on that data to start putting restrictions in place in terms of movement restrictions on people, to roll out testing as fast as possible so they could track the movement, and to do some sort of, we call it like old school epidemiological footwork, where you actually do contact tracing, where if somebody's diagnosed with an infectious disease, you then go and find everybody that they saw and test them right away to see if they have it. Traditionally, if you're trying to do something brave and heroic, it either consists of doing something new and dramatic or carrying on normally in the face of danger. And in this case, we're asking people to do a third thing. We're asking people to stay home in the face of danger. And it's very hard for people to believe that that is the brave and correct choice.